Adorable. Let's go pick life-saving or potentially crippling flowers together, and I'll cut you up in my basement while my surrogate daughter watches.
Hilarious. Like and subscribe.
Ew. 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 What the fuck is that? It looks like you're made of, like, stale cake, and someone just pushed your eyes a little fucking deeper and tried to patch it up. That's when someone sits on the wedding cake and they, like, poorly try to put it back together before anyone finds out. You just look like a perfectly kind of a bit really scary normal person. Listening to the Jackson 5 is easy. It's like counting up to 3. Why do they put like do re mi in the same category? You know, some people like will never be able to say Oz. Some people have imposter syndrome, Michael Jackson. They can't say me. Didn't you have imposter syndrome? Isn't that why you diddled every single member of the cast from Home Alone? Whatever. Isn't that why you, like, bungee jumped your child out the window and left, like, your pet monkey to take care of your kids 90% of the time? Oh, and by the way, a bungee jump without the bungee, you know. It's an all natural bungee jump. Mostly just a jump. Or a toss. Guess I was lucky this time. I'm a good person. Good person. You're only realizing it now. I need to sit down. I'm dizzy. Huh? I can see now that I've always had that in me. I see myself with different eyes. Wow. Wonder how I'll see myself after the interrogation. Who the hell is this? Andre!
Taste good, but it will be piping hot.
Okay, slutty, rapey Sean Connery. What the fuck is that? Does it still count if it's a no at first, but it becomes a yes during the go of it, the procedure? And like thrust number 8, you're like, you know what, this isn't so bad. At least he's Scottish, I can cross one nationality off the list. It was either that or trying haggis. I'd say this was marginally just the tiniest little bit tastier. She has a stump of an imagination. Not that she lacks it completely, you know? She's not talentless. That's what stings the worst. Inquisition only takes the talented. Look for children with potential and teach them to look for openings. You know the Inquisitor personally. To one degree of separation. I see. I hope the bitch doesn't touch brother. I was about to say, I imagine it's probably his brother. Because his brother is so much freakier, his brother is so much sadder, his brother is so much more depressed. I imagine that's, force of being on way too many quiz shows with this absolute monster and being shown up on Mastermind. Well, perhaps she'll appreciate that you came to her voluntarily. You'll see. You think she'll appreciate our polyhedron? She must. Agreed. And how you withstand an interrogation.
She's clearly a professional, a specialist in her trade.
You work with her, and I'm pretty sure everything you do, everything you say to me, is going right back to her. I don't trust Yulia in the slightest. At best, she's a defect with fucking Stockholm Syndrome. At worst, she's still straight up fucking working for him. 80% or so. 85 if she's been in the capital in May. Could have been higher. That bird story. Is that the probability of execution? Or salvation? And what bird story? It's what they used to call these special people. That's much nicer than what I call those special people. Good for them. Good for them. They'd still be able to succeed on YouTube. They had a particular way of spreading false information through a kind of reflection. She invented the process, Aglaya Lily. No matter. Just after that, she was blacklisted by the powers that be. Is that the Russian village people? Why is it all in capitals? Why do you need to capitalize that? Or is that similar to the way they call their gods or something? It's considered a proper name, whatever. Several people got purged from the government too. So you know her. We know we fucking know her. As an Inquisitor, you mean? I don't know. You mentioned working in the Inquisition. I did indeed perform certain services. Errands, really. It doesn't really count if you, like, scrub-a-dubbed her muddy little jeans. Like, what does this matter? Although the Inquisition loves scrubbing muddy little jeans, eugenics is their middle name. Or was that Eugene? I can never really tell the difference. Eugenics Eugene. Was it invented by a dude called Eugene? Or is Eugene like, I have the best genes, and that's what the name means? and explains it. I've always wondered how Mr. Krabs is so damn good at what he does. Crustacean peak performance right there. Crustier than all the rest. Doesn't mean I understood them. Doesn't mean the opposite either. Yeah, laundry is really hard. I've been wearing the same filthy fucking t-shirt for 8 years now. Several sizes too small. Because I was a cherub 8 years ago. You'll see yourself soon. And if you don't, you'll sense it. Fuck, you're the kind to think with your heart. Hands, not hard. I'm flattered no, intriguing, whatever. Oh my god! Quite literally, the trickster god.
Of murderers and madmen. That was merely prologue. The game itself has yet to start.
Facial fluff evanescence has arrived. With her beautiful "We support the Argentinian football team" scarf. Oh, you've been invited to this performance too. You mean the gallows? Reckon we'll spectate or go on stage? Well, we won't direct this play, that's for sure. But I was talking about what awaits us inside. Guess we'll have to accept our fate. Whatever it is. All the world's a stage. Sometimes a gallows stage. I foresee a unique experience. We're about to witness a most exquisite one-woman show. Suggest you keep track of it. Learn her devices. It'll come in handy. Or Inquisitors, actors. Absolutely. A role is difficult, though, so do play along. Improvise, drop a brick or two. Derail her with your silly trains of thought. You know the drill. That was a compliment so backhanded I could see right through it. Got an indent of your fucking ring hand under my eyelid. Think you shattered my orbital. But I got kids! Kids! These hands work to feed them both! I teach you to be good! And there's like 400 clones of you in the entire fucking game. They wouldn't notice if I traded you out with another Cheeto-dusted monstrosity, Rami Malek faker. Did she summon your children too? Now what did you discuss? How'd she find out about the theft? It wasn't even a real theft! I'd never do it again! What does she do to you all? And why are the little birdies following you as well? Now, I know the manifestation of the plague is probably just in Artemis' head. It's probably taking a form that I understand to most fuck with me, right? But I did think, Brit bitch, what's his name? A big old city boy, Dankovsky. Definitely not a Brit bitch, but it's got the most British accent in the entire world, courtesy of me. And now that is the only way I will ever be able to see him, because I am broken inside. But, I'm British, too much fish and chips. My organs are battered. You know what? Before anything bad happens, I want to speak to the light of God, please. Oh, and God, what a beautiful hourglass figure you got there. You been doing your Pilates? You been watching that Davina McCall workout video from 1979? I don't even know if that's her name. Whatever.
Don't even bother opening your mouth. I know what you're thinking.
This'll be a long conversation. You must pay complete attention. You don't need to tell the truth, but lying will have consequences. Ready? Well, I'd like to take a seat first. Looks like I'm in for something interesting. Crossed every single fucking extremity that I have. Even tried to like cross my nostrils over into a figure eight. It was very painful. Are you that cynical or that brave? You don't seem like a fool. I am, first and foremost, exhausted. Seen too much over the last week to be afraid of you. Let us start with the classic problem. Would you push an obnoxious fat man in front of a trolley to keep 4 children from being run over? Not a problem. It's a provocation. I see. Question 2. Soldiers are about to execute your 2 daughters. If you offer one voluntarily, they will only shoot her. If you refuse to cooperate, they will shoot both. Your move? I have no daughters. Should we maybe get down to business? You're an intriguing man, Obama. Your speech has an unusual cadence to it. A rare thing indeed. I know I am just a scion of fuckery, aren't I? Sexery was right there. We need that alliteration. No one's getting damp without alliteration. You need those literary tricks. The rule of 3. similes, juxtaposition, jingoism. No, I think that one's, I think jingoism is being overly patriotic to the point of, like, murdering people. Yeah, we can do a little bit of that. Nothing gets me going more. Shotguns in the air, sniping a bald eagle, sniping the left slightly smaller of the two ball off of a bald eagle, making him even bolder than before. I believe I've now attuned myself to you. Do you know why I'm here? I can guess. I've been told that you are well versed in the local lore and medicine. With its unusual beliefs about the human body, I've been told that you are working on a cure for the disease. As there can be no cure, this is merely sabotage. Am I correct? I have made a cure. Here it is. I'm impressed. The coincidence is so perfect, it's uncanny. Obama, you managed to surprise me. Did you test it? I did. It works. A cure for the sand pest changes many things. Thousands of life and death questions of which I am now interested in 4. I need the recipe and access to the ingredients. Show me! T-bowing? What's a T-bow? Is that like, different monsters, weaker, different kinds of oil, Vesemir, whatever the fuck, you just pour like Earl Grey all over it. It's how you defeat a sad, milky tea builder, showing his ass crack to anyone who will ever gaze upon him. Anyone who will listen, anyone who is interested in the anatomy, the humble construction buttocks. How many bricks do you need to make those? How do you smooth them down? How many grindstones does it take? Maybe they're never smooth. Which 4 lives are you concerned with? Obama, are you mad? I don't believe you fully comprehend who I am. Or what's happening right now? Is that so? Has Trump died? And you're Ivanka finally embracing your inner goth, vaguely fascist haircut? If a fascist was mixed with a skunk, I don't really know what that streak is in the middle. Or did you just get shat on by a pigeon on your way here? Maybe those crows weren't quite such a bad omen anyway, huh? A real funny YouTube epic fail compilation kind of omen. I hate myself. Let's deal with the epidemic first. Bicker later. What is this sample made of? Blood, mostly. Herbal tinctures, but those are secondary. We're lucky it's September. Twice in bloom. Infected human blood? I don't know whose blood it is. If I didn't just hear you, Obama, I'd assume you were trying to make fun of me. Allow me to reciprocate then. Oh, we're in love! Adorable. Let's go pick life-saving or potentially crippling flowers together. And I'll cut you up in my basement while my surrogate daughter watches. She needs to learn somehow, and you're a perfect little victim, aren't you? So willing. Do you know that whole ordeal with divining your fate is more than mere mystical nonsense? Your fate has been amputated. I can tell that for certain. So I'm fateless. I'm the only one who can change my own fate. Since I'm fateless, does that mean I can rewrite other people's fates? Like fucking Kingdoms of Amalur? Or literally any other fucking thing that does this same shit? Perhaps. What do you mean? Are you that apathetic? No, mostly just pathetic. The apple flavoring is a little bit scarce around here. We even have to use like the anal secretions of beavers to make the raspberry vanilla combo. That's getting our McDonald's cheap saver menu 99p ripples. Anyway, or is that this you simply don't understand how painful it is to remain a puppet in the hands of those more powerful than you? I act on what I believe is my duty. If someone tries to use my actions to their own ends, I don't care. I always try to do the right thing. I don't care if someone orchestrates it. The heart is smarter than the brain. You're a fool! Although perhaps you're not the fool here. Go! This conversation is over! Do I see a hint of tears? Can I use those? Probably need those in a potion down the line. Don't give me cheek, Obama. I won't have it. You are to report to me here daily. Any more quips? Or are we done? Looks like you could use a little cheek. You came from like the wider world. You came from where they actually have functional bread. Intact. There's some like 8-year-old single crumbs that we charge $5,000 for a pop. Out of a Pez dispenser, because that's all we know. We only get what was popular 60 years after it was fucking popular, okay? You look like you've eaten negative meals in your lifetime. You've somehow vomited more than you've eaten. Congratulations. God, I wish that were me. I understand. Port Daily will do. Do I now know you? Yes, I do, which means I have to take care of you. Isidor's dead. Isidor is the only death who's infected that I haven't dealt with. I've dealt with everyone. Fuck yeah. I don't know what that timer is. I imagine that's come back here another day. And the birds don't really give a shit, but it's really scary seeing this many of you. Kind of weird seeing Ava out here just staring. You do look like her blonde Final Fantasy X Tidus gender bend fucking counterpart. I don't know what the hell that is about, but okay. Who do we need to go with first? If I don't hurry... Oh! Okay, well, I guess that's my answer. If I don't hurry, everyone bleeds. Abandoned steppe village? As usual, I act first and think later. I made a panacea, but from what? Whose blood was that? Gear the town, I need to figure that out. And an angel, something bad is happening at her place. I wonder where Stark is. Maybe I should have gone to the Inquisition last. They was acted like they were going to use my testicles for lovely, lovely ring earrings. Loop is what I was looking for. I just used ring and a ring 2 seconds after each other. Congratulations. Genius at work. Aww. I like the way he slowly slid down you. That was really romantic. That's like at the end of one of those rom-coms where you get to the airport and they like fly down like skateboarding on a fucking, on an airport trolley. And they finally get to you and they just like land at your feet at the last fucking second. And like pin your toes to the ground with their teeth right through the loafers to make sure you can't get free. And then you call security and they're incarcerated forever. Or they just leave your teeth in the ground and cut around the loafer. That'll show you. You'll forever be known as leather gums. Although, if you like get the steel cap, that'd be pretty great. You can bite down on fucking anything, no matter how hard it is. You'd never need to like headbutt in a fight ever again. Just wait until someone headbutts you. With your steely rapper jaw. This is all I know how to do. The only thing I'll ever be good at. And every second that I'm not doing this, my life is slowly withering away and I'm oxidizing to nothing. Hi. Who the fuck are you? Bow to you, Emshen. A bow, Yagashin. You see the lines, forehead. We only see them close. Earth tells that the Obama line will lead them to great wrath soon. You will face a trial. To help, we offer you a gift. Our silence. How will your silence be of help of me? Are you testing me? You already know. The lines are the art of hearing. Hearing the cavities within solid bodies. Hearing the points where flesh longs to give in. Hearing where the world longs to give in. Your hearer. Murmurs and commotion distract you. So we fall silent. You're all gonna fucking die. You're all straight up gonna die. That is what is happening here. I have absolutely no doubt. I know you're gonna get massacred. I need your advice. I need no advice from the crowd. The murmuring of passers. Listen to your heart, Demshin. Listen to whoever is important. The king will no longer speak to you in the streets. I hope you reconsider. He'll still fucking trade with me. Just entirely silent. This is weird. I need the courtesy of a fucking hello. Or a hell take you, or damn you to fucking hell. I just need the words hell in my face constantly to keep my heavy metal fucking spirit intact. I need like 8 tongue piercings if you aren't gonna talk to me. And this is your fault and I'm really squeamish. I mean, I could slice other people's infection dirt brains out 10 times a goddamn day, but I'd do it to myself? Absolutely not. Absolutely. There is zero expression of self in my house, and that's the way it should be. How dare everyone not look exactly the same at all times? That's why I bought the revolver this time. They must attune to my fashion sense, and that is wear literally nothing on your upper body. A used diaper around your lips, leather, extra thick, zero pleasure prostate exam gloves, and wellies. Wellies for when you need to get knee deep in a prostate, just to make sure. You know that saying where it's like, hey, your feet are better at telling temperature than your toes? So like, oh, sorry, is that... your toes are better at telling temperature than your fingers. So like, they tell you to dip a toe in fucking water instead of your fucking hands. It's like that, but with cancer. So we all know what could be hotter than cancer. Grace coming up hard at the seams. I think we're gonna save Grace before we save anyone else.